And I know this one just had a nice hit, but is that a fish? I got a fish. I didn't even, it wasn't even biting. And it's not small. Am I recording? It's not small. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys for checking out this video, man. I really appreciate it wholeheartedly. If you guys have watched my channel before, you might recognize this bridge right here. This is the exact same bridge that I caught the biggest flathead of my life under. If you want to watch that video, I luckily got that one on video. And I'll link it down in the description if I remember. Sure, I will. But I'll link it down in the description if you want to watch it. Nice, big old flathead. But today, can't really say that flatheads are on the menu or on the list. I'm not eating anything, but anyway, it's March 1st. It is March 1st of 2022, and it's like 70 degrees out. This entire creek was froze over 2 days ago. It was completely froze over. There's, in fact, I can still see little sheets of ice, and there's still ice on the other side of the creek, and a few little chunks right in this vicinity. I don't know if you can see them, but still some chunks of ice on the water. So even though it's 70 degrees out, it's not necessarily warm in the water. I already have fished one spot today. I fished a shallow little bend in this creek. I think it might be like 3 feet at the most, and I didn't even get a bite. It's been 70 degrees the last 2 days, yesterday and today. So my thinking was they might be moving up a little shallower to try and catch some warmth. But given that there's ice everywhere, and I already tried it and didn't get a bite, English, I came over here to this spot because this is a nice deep hole, and I also didn't want to fish the same spot that I fished last video, even though I know there's probably more fish in there. But I wanted to come here because, first of all, love this spot. Caught lots of nice fish here, some big flatheads, some big channel cats. And in this creek in the spring, blue cats will work their way up in here. I caught a couple last year. I caught 2 last year, but I didn't really hit it that hard. So definitely gonna be hitting it harder this year. Can't really say if they're up in here right now or not. You never know, but really just out here to catch whatever I can, get me a few bites. This is only the second time I've been able to open water fish this year. So I'm still just like knocking some rust off and just, you know, getting back to the old big rods and getting back to the feel of fishing for some bigger fish, man. Just walking down here, I tangled up both my double hook rigs. They got like just crazy knotted up, and I'm already pretty upset about it, so I'm just gonna stop talking about it and fix them. But I got 2 rods that I can throw out right away, some Carolina rigs, just regular old bottom rigs. We're gonna throw those out while we're tying up, because why wouldn't you? And I'm gonna turn the GoPro on, show you guys what we're doing for bait, which is nothing new, but hopefully we can catch some fish, man. I am super excited, and hopefully we'll catch something. So let's go. That'll work. Surprised how comfortable I am with doing these intros when I haven't really done one in quite some time. Let's see. These stupid double hook rigs, man, got me all pissed off. Just look at this. I mean, I didn't mean for that to happen, but they are like just beyond worth me trying to untangle them. So let me get some bait out. I brought a hoodie just in case it gets cold later, because I might fish into the dark, man. Depends on if fish are biting or not. So I brought a hoodie just in case it gets cold, but it's like 2 o'clock right now, and it's freaking warm. I'm already like kind of clammy sweating. My creek chubs are all dead, so that's fun. I got a couple live ones in here somewhere, and I got a goldfish in there too, but we're gonna use some of these dead creek chubs just to get them out of here. I literally bought them 2 days ago. I thought they'd still be fine, but 'twas wrong, 'twas wrong. Chunk some of these up here. I'm gonna leave it at that for now. I got 2 rods over here just sitting here waiting for me. I'm gonna catch some flack for this, I'm sure, letting these sit in the sand. I got some here. I only have 2 rod holders, but we may as well use them right now, just so I don't look like a complete and utter idiot throwing these nice reels and nice rods in the sand. It's untangled here. It's a nice thing about these Carolina rigs is they're easy to transport, in the sense of they don't really get that tangled up with each other. Now, what did I do with that piece of bait? That's kind of important. Did I put it in my pocket? What the hell's going on here? Dude, what is going on here? Did I step on it? Found it! Sometimes you just gotta keep your brain locked in. And that's not an easy task for me. Can you see that chunk of ice floating down right there? There's still some ice around. I think after today, it'll probably be pretty much gone. Let's put this one like about there. Nice and deep, nice and deep. This one's kind of rigged up big and loud for, in about another month or so, stuff like that will come into play. Putting live bullheads and sunfish and big giant pieces of cut bait. I'm super excited. God, it's so deep. Pause. But this spot is just, for a little tiny creek, man, this place is amazing. But now I'm gonna take my aggression out on these 2 double hook rigs. It'd be fun if we got a bite before I could get these rigged back up. But I won't hold my breath. Probably not gonna show you guys the whole detailed instructions on how to tie this up. There's quite a few videos on how to do this. But I guess if enough of you guys comment and want to actually see that, I wouldn't mind showing you. Right, so now you can see I've got my weight here on the bottom, right here, just 2 ouncer, not much current here, if really any at all. Got a hook there just above that weight, and by the time you're on the bottom, that thing's pretty much touching bottom. Got another one about 18 inches or so above that. I like to shoot for over a foot away from that bottom hook, usually with these double hook rigs, Kentucky rigs, whatever you want to call them. But I was just gonna say, I was gonna tie a snap on here at the bottom and then just be able to snap my weight on and off for when like transporting, because that's what got my rig all tangled up in the first place and made me all mad. But I, of course, didn't bring any snaps, so I can't do that. We'll just rock it the old school style. Perfect. Don't have another rod holder, so I think the old ugly stick is gonna be done some injustice here, and I'm just gonna shove its ass in the sand, because that's how I roll. All right, I'm gonna tie up this other one, not bore you with it, but just know we're gonna have 4 out. I've already seen some pecks on that one, for sure, confirmed pecks. This one I couldn't really tell, but something did touch it. Something touched it. But we're fishing, man. We're freaking fishing. Got him that time. Got him that time. Sucker. He wouldn't freaking take it down. He finally started taking it down, and I was like, I'm just gonna shoot for it. Oh boy. I think I found why. Got you, sucker. He ate the top bait, look at that. Boy, if I wanted to eat a fish, man. You're not as cold as I thought you were gonna be. What's that? Same. Thanks, bud. Got him right in the corner of the mouth, like it should have. And I've got a ton of bait, so we may as well use it up. It's all dead anyway, which sucks, but actually I do think there's a couple live ones in here still. The goldfish is alive, which we might use him at some point for giggles, but for now we'll stick with using these deadens because I want to get rid of them. Get it right back out there. I had it quite a ways over there. Yeah, it's pretty much right about where I had it. So we'll leave that one where it's been for sure. And I know this one just had a nice hit, but is that a fish? I got a fish. I didn't even, it wasn't even biting. And it's not small. Am I recording? It's not small. It's bigger than the last one. Flathead, flathead. Not a big one. Did I snag it? I snagged a flathead. I picked up on it and I snagged a flathead. You've got to be kidding me. That's why he wasn't biting, because he wasn't biting. I mean, he just must have been laying next to it. Look at this, I got him in the fin. No way. Hey, buddy. How's it going? That's a little, I mean, it's a little underwhelming, but that is pretty cool. I definitely just reeled up and he was sitting by it and I snagged him. There's no way he was eating at it, but I got him in the, what do you call those fins? Pectoral fins? I never claimed to be smart. Oh, I got another one on, I think. No freaking way, dude. I want to spend more time with him, but it's kind of an illegitimate catch. But let me just wash him off here so I don't send him back with mud covered eyes. But that's insane. Just reeled up right into a flathead. And these little ones, they just have the coolest freaking colors. That is so cool to see. Wow. Literally must have just been in the wrong place at the wrong time. Or I guess for me, the right place, but that's so cool. Not as cool as it could have been, but just cool to see him back down to his hole. Right back down to his hole. All right, that was sweet. I would have big cameraed him, but it's pretty illegitimate, so. Oh. Got him. I'm on again. We're on again. I thought I saw one biting earlier. And then he kind of stopped and just let old flathead go. And got us another guy. Feels a little bit bigger than the first channel. I think this one actually ate it. That was so cool to see though, regardless. Yeah. Not much bigger. His little brother maybe. Older brother. A week old older brother maybe. Lucky I didn't bring cooking supplies type guy. Another on the top bait. Take notes. No, I'm just kidding. Generally, right now what's helping me is there's the water's real low. We haven't had a lot of rain. And what's helping me with that is generally in the spring, thank you, buddy, there's a lot of just crap washing down the creek and making it real hard to fish because your line will be getting all gunked up every time you throw it out there. So what's helping me is there's not as much gunk. I am reeling back some, but not a ton. So I think that's kind of helping me catch these fish. But as you can clearly see, they're pretty keyed in on this top bait so far. We won't count that flathead for anything, of course, but other than a cool sight to see this early in the year. Ice still floating down the creek. I'm sure I just laid it right next to him and and when I picked up on it, it just happened to wrap around him and get him. But that was probably the coolest thing that could have happened. No, the coolest thing that could happen is to catch a flathead in the mouth. But that was the second coolest thing that could happen. I'm gonna keep this pole out where I've had it. I'm having some good luck over there all of a sudden on these channels. Shove it back down in the sand because it's an ugly stick, you know. It's what it deserves. Got to get this one back out. That was super cool. Not mad at that at all. Ooh, that one, this one. Got him. Got that one. Yeah, buddy. I moved my other double hook rig, Kentucky rig, whatever you guys like to call them. I say that every time. But I moved it over here with this one because this one was getting so much attention. I figured I'd kind of double up. And they've both been getting tapped on pretty good here. And every once in a while they'll get it down and they'll hit it a little bit harder like this one did. And the channel cats are gradually getting bigger. But I'll tell you what, the one thing that is staying the same is they are hitting that top bait. This one's nice. What's that? Yeah, same. Skin hooked him. I hear you, buddy, I hear you. But look at that, top bait again on that double hook rig. Those bottom baits, I can't even say if they're getting touched or not. All three channel cats so far in the last 20-30 minutes have been on the top bait, which is interesting. It's good to know. It's probably why my Carolina rigs haven't been getting much attention. They're getting a little bigger every time. And when I say a little, I mean a little. Thanks, pal. Back down. This water is really clean right now. Really clean right now. I think I'm gonna have to come back in the next couple days. Maybe this spot, maybe not, but I think I'm gonna have to come back and try and get catch and cook together because that one there looked awfully delicious. Ooh. Got him that time, yeah. I just had to camp out for a second and wait for him. This is becoming fun. I don't care how big they are. Ooh, we got a bottom bait. We got a bottom bait contender. We got a bottom. I think that's 4 or 5 now that I've hit the top bait. You can see that top bait is right here. Down the way I've got Mr. Channel on the bottom. You know what, buddy? You keep that bait. You keep that bait. Thank you, my friend. Good luck in your endeavors. First one on the bottom. Maybe those Carolina rigs will start working. I've got one sitting way over there. I think I'm gonna leave it. This one I might rebait. But so far these double hook rigs are just annihilating. And of course that fish hits literally 1 minute. Oh, well, basically 1 minute before my video posts today. It's Tuesday. I posted one today, right now. And I would tell you guys to go watch it, but it really wouldn't make sense because this is gonna be like a week in advance. But that. Ooh, ooh, that. Not really expecting that today, obviously, but so excited. Got him. Hell yeah. Got him. Ooh, 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 ooh. He's moving a lot. Ooh, ooh. He's ornery. This is a nice fish. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Is that him or was he spooking something? This is a nice fish. I think it's in my other line. Yeah, it is. This is a nice fish. Best one yet. Got me all tangled up, but so tangled up, I should say. Really nice one. That's what I've been waiting for. He's gonna have a lot of energy, I think, but he's all kinds of wrapped up. Super nice one, guys. Glad I stayed a little longer. You are all sorts of messed up right now. Get this hook out real quick. Sorry, guys. Be patient with me. I'm just trying to get this guy untangled. Look at that one, you guys. Hell yeah. Oh, I had a freaking awesome day of fishing today. I think this is number 8 or 9. I have no idea. And this guy's a hefty 6 or 7 pounds or so at least, I would say. Fought like a champ, got me all tangled up in 2 of my rods, but I was about 10 minutes away from leaving anyway. Great way to cap off the night. Couldn't have asked for a better day of fishing. Really thankful that you guys tagged along with me and stuck with me this long. I think I was catching a fish like every 10 or 15 minutes or so, and I was getting tons of bites. I missed a bunch. Had a whole bunch of good takes that I missed, and caught a whole bunch too, and glad I stayed an extra few minutes because that is a nice fish right there. This has got me so juiced up for some more spring fishing, and even though this guy right here is pretty ice cold, I think here in the next couple of weeks things are really going to be turning on. Thank you guys so much. Ooh, check that out. You see that little black spot on him? I just got so distracted by that. See that little black spot right beneath his dorsal fin? That's pretty cool. Here in the next couple of days I might try to do some other stuff, maybe catch some fish for food. I haven't had fried fish in shoot, months and months since I last open water fished, and the spillway should be turning on. I should be able to throw some crankbaits again here soon for some awesome crankbait action in the creek, but I got a train coming up on me now. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a like, and if you haven't, of course, hit that subscribe button. We're having tons of fun already, and I'm sure there is more to come. So I'm gonna let this guy go and see you next time. Thank you for the fight, my friend. Really appreciate it. See you later. Let's go! Home, that is. Woo! Literally must have just been in the wrong place at the wrong time. Or I guess for me, the right place, but that's so cool. Not as cool as it could have been, but just cool to see him.